And things are changing. There's even a period emoji. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. It's just a woman with a knife. No, it's not. It's not. She's got two knives.
I genuinely can't wait to type the word period into my phone and see what it shows me.
Hello and welcome to Love Honey's virtual camp here in the UK. I'm Bibi Lynch. I'm a journalist and broadcaster who, despite never having sex, seems to write and talk about it quite a lot. So let's start. I am very excited to welcome our first speaker, chatting everything sex education, especially sex education on TV. Let me introduce the resident sex specialist nurse on E4's The Sex Clinic, presenter and actual nurse, Sarah Malindwa. And yeah, if you've got any questions for Sarah, go to the Q&A bit and on the screen at the bottom, and we'll try to answer as many as possible at the end of the session. Sarah, you there?
I am here. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
It's nice to see you. Nice background.
Oh, is it all right? Is the light too harsh? I wasn't sure.
No, you look fantastic. I love the lighting. I just thought there'd be like a picture or something. We'll sort that out. Sort that out.
Thank you. I'm trying, Bibi.
No, I know you're doing very well. Sex education. This is a kind of a piece of a string question, I guess, but what makes good sex education?
Do your periods kind of creep up on you and surprise you? Yes. Because I'm like a psycho, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I was a psycho last night. You know, and then you're like, oh, that's it. I'm bathing in Ben & Jerry's, and that's not a euphemism. It's actually ice cream.
I was on Facebook. That's never going to end well, is it? And I was reading the comments below a friend's post about him being knackered. This bloke had two small kids. I really hope he's not here. One of the comments I read was, and I've put in brackets, read this in a vaggy voice, so I'll try a vaggy voice. The other day at work, a woman, brackets, no children, said she was tired, and I could have screamed. I fiercely expressed my upset in the thread many, many times. And the upshot was that I was told by my now ex-friend that childless people have a choice. You might want to write this down. Childless people have a choice. You don't have to get out of bed. Yes, fools. But parents have to get out of bed, and that's why they're shattered. And then I was blocked. It was very nice.
Hello and welcome to Glassdoor's Sleep Out or Sleep In 2020. We are live from Duke of York Square off King's Road in Chelsea in London, but we're kind of the only ones here because of that awful Rona, the restrictions. This year's Sleep Out is fully remote, but people are still sleeping out all over the country, in their gardens, on their balconies, on their front room floors, anywhere but not their bed, and that's the whole point. The aim of the night is still the same, to get the smallest sense of what it's like to be sleeping on the street, and most importantly, to raise awareness and money so less people have to sleep on the street. Since 2013, the Glassdoor Sleep Out has raised over £1.2 million, and it would be amazing if we could raise more this evening. And this live stream is going to bring us all together wherever we are in the country. And we have got such a brilliant lineup for you. We've got Glassdoor shelter guests who are going to tell us how Glassdoor has changed their lives, and Glassdoor really has changed their lives. A sleep specialist will be helping us get some much needed Z's. We'll be enjoying some morning yoga. With this back, that's not going to happen, but everyone else will be enjoying some morning yoga. The Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea Mayor Gerard Hargreaves will be joining us, as will former Chelsea footballer Paul Canaville. And to make sure we fall asleep peacefully and have the sweetest of dreams, actors Jim Carter and Colin Firth will be joining us. Jim will be reading a bedtime story and Colin will be reciting a poem. Do you love how I'm calling them Jim and Colin? The whole evening will be hosted by me, Bibi Lynch, and fabulous Elizabeth Healy. It's going to be a really great night, and thank you so much for joining us. What we're going to do now is show you kind of how tonight was going to be before the virus happened. This is how it's been in years gone by. Slaving Away, Miranda's #1 audible sitcom. Come on. Series 3 is just... I think the term has dropped.
Just dropped. Just dropped.
What's that mean?
It just means it's been put out on the
It's
board.
put out, Anthony. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud of it, but I'm I'm really proud of it because I think, from what I know, it's the only time that something about a sex worker that has been written by a sex worker and performed by a sex worker has been made.
It's so brilliant.
And it's so amazing.
It's weird that I'm not in it yet, isn't it?
There is. So there is a character based on Bibi. And one of the lines is, she's a cougar. And one of the lines is, a wit. She's called Annette, and she's like, no, actually, I prefer a whip. So it's like, no, I'm called Annette. So.
I was going to say my age, but after BBC 5 minutes. It's fine, you're welcome. It's easy.
I'm just going to look dreamily at the camera just for a little while, just in case Colin's still looking. No? Okay, nothing from Colin. That was Colin Firth giving us a little poem to make us all dreamy and sleepy and lovely. Listen, you're still going to donate, you've still got time. I mean, we've hit that ridiculous amount, but we can go higher. If you would like to make a difference, then please donate. Whatever you can, head to our website, glassdoor.org.uk/donate. So we were rudely interrupted, Edward.
Yeah.
We were talking, and I was asking you about kind of the worst things that happened to you when you were sleeping on the streets for 26 years. What would you say was the worst thing?
I think when losing your identity, losing who you are as a person.
Yeah. How did Glassdoor change your life then? Because you've told me that it turned your life around.
Yeah. But before they gave me a job, they gave me a job. Do you know that was the first time I'd been in employment ever. Before that, when I used to go and used to get for something to eat, and even when I was in hospital, volunteers used to come and visit me in hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I never knew the people, and they're coming there and they'd be playing for me, and just.
That's amazing, isn't it?
You know, not knowing the people. But the people, like I just said a minute ago, to give you value, they show you respect. And within people showing you that, you can identify and find worth in yourself.
So when you were on the streets, what should people have done to make you feel seen?
I don't think people should ignore people. Do you know, I said to somebody before, when we were on the streets, not to look at what you see. People look at the outer appearance. I say, look at what somebody could be. Everybody's got potential. Everybody's got value. We don't know who somebody can be. We don't know what they could be capable of being.
Yeah.
Do you know until we...
Tell me what life's like now for you then. How...
Life's good. Life's good. You know, I've got friends. I've got community. I think we all need to be belonging.
Yeah.
Do you know, we can travel through life, but we've all got a hunger and searching for something. We can look in places, things and peoples and objects, trying to find something, and we never find it. There's always a void, always an emptiness. Yeah. Do you know, and we're looking for connection with people.
So you told me...
We're born for connection.
We need connection. No man is an island. No woman is an island. We need that. You told me something that kind of blew my mind. So we won't say where you live, but you live somewhere now that you can look down and see where you used to sleep.
Yeah.
That's just...
Yeah, and
how extraordinary is that?
But where I started in 1984, sleeping in a train depot, people coming on at 6 o'clock in the morning, hosing you down to get you off the train. I've got a flat next to it now. Yeah, and it's crazy, it's surreal, but it's...
I'm so glad things have turned round.
And I've got a job, and I'm clean 9 years.
9 years?
9 years.
Congratulations.
Without this opportunity to change, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
And you know, and I can say, when I talked to you the last time, and I said about that guy that it was clean for 18 months, and the amount of people that it's gave opportunity.
Yeah.
to move out for this situation and have a start in life.
I think it's just extraordinary how you've turned stuff around, and with the help of Glassdoor, but also because of you, and it's so lovely to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Pete, stay there, because there's a great VT coming up. So Elizabeth, the lovely Elizabeth, has been out and about, and she was talking to John Shepherd. Watch this and enjoy it.